Welcome back to my channel. My name is Orlando, and we are talking about who is the first person that you should call when investing in real estate. The very first person, that's who we're talking about, is a property management company. Now, there are a bunch of reasons, but I'm going to tell you the key reasons why this should be the very first person that you should call. The very first person. Trust me on this. Number one is you want to be able to determine what the rents are in that area. Now, there are a bunch of software, right? There are a bunch of software that you can go and try to figure this out, and you can use it. Use it, guys, to kind of correlate what the property management team is going to tell you. But these guys know the local area. They have probably rented to someone on the street, if not your next door neighbor, if it's a big renting area. So they will know exactly what the rents are going, the market rents, and what your property can go for. And that's what you want. You want to not be a person who comes in and overshoots when it comes to the rent, right? You overshoot in the rent and nobody moves in. Next thing you know, 2 months in, you've lost 2 months of rent because the market for that rent in that area isn't accurate, guys. So you want to make sure that the rent is accurate, and the property management company will know this to a T. This is how they make their money. It makes landlords like you and myself, are soon to be landlords, happy, very, very happy, because we can get someone in the property at the market rent, and these guys know exactly what that market rent is. Number two is maintenance. Let me tell you what, guys, I am not a handyman. I'm just not good at that stuff. I'm not good at putting tile down. I'm not good at going and fixing toilets and fixing furnaces and working outside and doing all that stuff. That's just not my forte, guys. So if that's not your forte either, and most people don't want to be intimidated with knowing how to fix a furnace, being a handyman, and taking care of all of that stuff. Some people will even get intimidated because they don't know who to call. They don't know if I should choose this guy or this guy or this guy. But the property management team already has a bunch of vendors that they trust, that have licenses and that have insurance and are perfect for the jobs and have done it multiple times. So when those individuals are sent to your property to do work for your tenant, they're doing a great job. They are doing a great job. They will give you a good price. They will do the job properly. And if they do mess up, they are licensed and bonded, and they have the insurance to back that up for any mistakes that can happen, guys. So you want to make sure that you're picking the right person to do those things, to fix up the property and have that maintenance and take care of your tenants the way that you would take care of them if you were the repair handyman, right? And a property management team already has that in place, ready to go for you. Number three, guys. Number three, listing the property and marketing. The hardest part is finding the right tenant to put in your property, and a property management does this so well. Every state, no matter where you're located, has laws. They have tenant laws. They have laws for you to follow as a landlord, and you got to do certain background checks. You got to make sure this and that and the other. And if you are not a lawyer or if you are not up to date on all of these things, you can get in trouble by not doing background checks, not making sure certain people can't live there, blah, 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 blah. And all of that stuff that comes along with doing background checks, marketing, and collecting deposits, guys. That's a big one. Collecting deposits, at least in the state of Illinois, has certain rules where it has to be in a certain account, interest bearing, and all this other stuff. And I don't want to deal with that. I have other things to do. I do not want to deal with deposits. I don't want to deal with trying to search and put my stuff on Zillow and all that stuff. And I'm guessing you don't want to do that either. You just want to make the money off of the investment and move on to the next investment. And a property management team will do that. They will market your property to all of the places online, along with on their website, along with, some caveat places in your local area. There will be eyeballs on trying to find a place to live. So this is very important because they know the market. They know your market, guys. And as a beginner, just imagine how hard it will be for you to navigate through all of that. Of course, you will make some mistakes, but why even go through that on your first rental property? Just go ahead and give it to a property management team. They will handle all of that for you guys. So these are all three of those reasons are the reasons why you should call the first person when you get into a rental property is a property management company. Find that team, find the best property management team that's in your local area. Give those guys a call. Say, hey, look, I bought this property or I'm in the process of buying it. That's another key, guys. Just a little small bonus tip here. You don't have to wait until you own the property to give a property management team a call. Give them a call early on and say, hey, look, I'm looking to buy this property at XYZ area. What is your opinion on this area? What do you guys think? What is the maintenance? Do that due diligence while you're trying to close on the property, or sometimes before you even put the property up for sale. You have the right to give these guys a call and do your research and due diligence, because I'm telling you guys, doing the research beforehand is always better than waiting till after you purchase a property to do your research then, guys. So I hope you got value out of this content, and I'm gonna need you to watch this next video here, guys. Remember, you said you want to get into real estate, and I'm giving you guys the best tips I know how to get into your first rental property and to keep, a temperature on this hot market, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.